What's going on, my loves? It's your girl Panthera here. Here to give y'all a message before we step into 2020. Finally, 2020 vision, y'all. It's here. We are stepping into a new decade, y'all. I hope everyone is feeling amazing. I just put that fire up, kind of like a happy birthday for the year, I guess. I'm going to turn it back on here in a minute, though. I got y'all. But, yeah, so I hope everyone is definitely having an amazing start to their day. It's already afternoon here. I'm on the East Coast. And why? You already know. Yes. Leave a comment. Tell me where you guys are from when you tune in. Tell me what's up. Like, share, subscribe to this video. And let's get started with this reading. So the first deck I'm going to use is the Moonology Oracle cards. Then I'll clarify that with a second set of oracle cards, which is the Mermaids and Dolphins. And I'll finalize the reading with the Rider Tarot deck. I might even pull another deck. Who knows? To see where the energy takes us. That's all it is. Energy is fluid and time is an illusion. So whatever message I need to relay to you guys, we'll sit here and chop it up. Let's see what we got going on this far. First card is what's rising up for us. The surrounding energies. What if it's within, without? Energy is fluid. Let's see what we got. Spirit guys, thank you first and foremost for this time where I'm able to interact with my soul tribe and relay these messages that will help to inspire them and guide them in the right direction. And we like to say thank you for being here with us, present at the moment. First card, nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. Right off the bat, what's rising up is for you to be flexible. They're asking you to be flexible. We're going to see what it is that we're needing to be flexible on, what's the situation. But right now, nothing is yet set in stone, which is definitely a good energy to go into because it's an energy of having options. Solutions to any challenges with what's rising up in terms of being flexible. Let's see what we got. What message do we have, Spirit Guides, for the collective? Emotions are running high. Solutions to any challenges. Emotions are running high. So feel it out. Definitely your feelings are going to work for you right now. Your feelings can actually help you manifest as they normally do because your feelings definitely create your thoughts and your thoughts create your reality. So emotions are running high. Definitely, use them to your advantage. Let's see what's the advice, Spirit Guides, for the collective. Nothing is yet set in stone. We know that you want us to be flexible, being mindful of what we feel so that way we are able to manage our thoughts. The advice is believe in the impossible. So first we have nothing is set in stone. Sorry, that's kind of dark. Let me put my light down. See if that works. No, we'll figure it out. Here we go. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Second card, solution to any challenges. We have emotions are running high, supermoon. And for the advice, believe in the impossible. Okay? Now, we believe in the impossible. We're about to ask Spirit, what is the outcome of doing so? What is the outcome of being flexible, allowing us to feel the situation and create our thoughts or manage our thoughts and believe in the impossible? What is the outcome of doing so, Spirit, for the collective? What is the energy of this spread for the outcome? Nothing will come of this situation. Nothing is yet set in stone for what's rising up. And it's saying here, nothing will come of this situation. For this specific time, let me see what we have first and foremost at the bottom of the deck. Void of Course Moon is basically it's actually the card for this statement or this message. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of Course Moon is basically a time where you're actually feeling it out. You're in between, situations. And like it said before, so the solution would be to feel it out. And the outcome is being in the position of feeling something out where you're able to, kind of put yourself in a position to have multiple options. And that's pretty much what's rising up for you, because at the beginning was nothing is yet set in stone, giving you the message to be flexible. And at the bottom of the deck, it says time for healing. So the overall energy is whatever these emotions that are rising up at this time before we step into this new year, into this new decade, it's imperative that you feel it out so that way that you're able to manage your thoughts about this situation, so that way you're able to heal, so that way you're able to believe in the impossible, which is the advice. So definitely feelings are good, you know. Feelings are your power. If you ignore them, they become an obstacle. So feel it out, see what it is. Don't be afraid of, going deep within and seeing what's what, because at the end of the day, you want to think about what's the worst that can happen. Put yourself in that position so that way you're able to see what's what and you're no longer afraid. A lot of times, people are afraid of going deep because they're afraid of what's the worst that can happen. Use your fear to your advantage. Use it to help you. Use it to help you see what's what, so that way, okay, that's the worst that can happen. I've thought about it. I've seen it. How do I feel about it? Let's move forward, And a lot of times, 10 times out of 10, if you go that deep, you'll be able to, get yourself out of it. But definitely allow yourself to be flexible and fill out those emotions. But like I said, let's read what it says for Void of Course Moon. I'm going to read additional meanings of the card at least, so I don't have y'all here for a long time. Oh, y'all probably don't mind anyway. Hopefully not. But let's, I'm giving you some messages. Like I said, however, how long this needs to be is based upon energy and spirit guides relaying the message to us to see what we need to do. Okay. I'm going to read the Balsamic Moon, A Time for Healing, as well after the Void of Course Moon, because I actually just stopped on it right now. So for the outcome, Void of Course Moon, the chances of something are diminishing. Something better may be around the corner. Believe that you will get what you need. Surrender to the divine. Take time out, meditate, and contemplate. So that's what the outcome is right here. They're asking you to believe that you will get what you need. Trusting your highest good, and definitely allowing yourself to heal by going within and filling out those emotions will allow you to see and trust in your highest good, believing in the impossible, as it says here. So it couldn't be any more fitting that the advice is to believe in the impossible, with the outcome being to trust in your highest good. Trusting in your highest good is going to allow you to surrender to the divine and manifest the things that are for you. So definitely take the time to do so and go within. Let me see if there's anything else I want to let you guys know about this specific card here as it relates to what I'm feeling based on this message. So I'm going to read this entire thing for you. Okay. Let's go from this point. For example, if you are worried about something, whatever it was, this card can be taken as a sign that there is nothing to worry about. However, if you're asking about a new project of any kind, including a new relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectations or change things so you can get a different outcome. Remember, the cards can only predict what you are currently creating, and you can change that with both behavior and beliefs. And this is what I mean about energy is fluid. You create your reality based on how you feel, but you have to know how you feel in order to create that reality, So let's go into the Mermaid and Dolphins cards to clarify our lovely moon cards here. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hope you're enjoying this message thus far. Let's go into clarifying the message with our Mermaid and Dolphin cards by Doreen Virtue. The Moonology cards, the first deck that I use is by Yasmin Boland. Moonology Oracle cards. If you guys would like me to write down the name of these guys, let me know in the comments below, rather. Alright, cut the deck. Let's see what messages the Spirit wants to clarify for us here. Nothing is yet set in stone. Let's see here, Spirit has a message for you. let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. I'm going to keep pulling through, and then we'll hold and see what the storyline is. Emotions are running high. Self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur, and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Love that. Solution to any challenges. Have faith in yourself. You are a born entrepreneur. Your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Believe that. Feel that. Believe it. Believe in the impossible. Spirit has a message to you. Have for the collective. Believe in the impossible. Message to you. Have for the collective. Believe in the impossible. Tranquility. Make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much-needed self-care. So definitely this will help you to heal. Tranquility, giving yourself that self-care, that self-love, that's healing, because that puts you in a position to forgive yourself also. And sometimes it doesn't have to be where something drastic for you to forgive yourself. It can just be like, doubting yourself. Forgive yourself for putting yourself in a position to not believe in yourself. They're asking you to believe in the impossible. So take the time to rest so that way you're able to go within, because the more relaxed you are, the better it is for you to go within yourself and see, what's what those emotions are, and why is it making you think what you think based on what you feel. So for the outcome, we have nothing will come of this situation. Time to move on. Can't make this up. Because if I'm not mistaken, let me go back here into this book and see something about this void of course moon. Oh, I did say I was going to read the time for healing, which I'll do. I ain't forget. Almost did, my bad, but we getting back to it. Let me go back to this void of course moon right quick, because it says time to move on as the clarifying card. There we go. Additional meanings for this card, void of course moon. Additional meanings are the chances of something are diminishing. Something better may be around the corner. Believe that you will get what you need. Surrender to the divine. Take time out and meditate and contemplate. Right here, tranquility, which is believing the impossible. That was a clarifying card for the previous message that we were just talking about. But going back to time to move on and the void of course moon for the outcome. Self-explanatory. Nothing will come of this situation. Whatever it is that you guys are doing that you feel that's making you guys uncomfortable, anxious, or just putting you in a negative space, move on from it. It's just time to move on from it. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. We're stepping into a new year. So let's not go into the new year with the nonsense from this past year. Let's go into the new year with understanding of the lessons that we've learned in 2019 and years prior to, because we are going into a new decade. So within the last 10 years, take everything that you've learned within the last 10 years and move on with the things that, are in alignment with your purpose and the things that you need to do for your soul, so that we are able to live, an abundant life, a divine abundant life. Because I would say your best life, yes, but let's be honest with ourselves here and understand, and overstand that we are light and dark. So the more balance that we have between the two, that's living our best life. So I'm going to clarify time for healing, and then I'll read it in the book, because I said I would. Time for healing, we have time for healing. Playtime will bring you that healing. And it's a perfect time today to have that time for healing, because at the bottom of the deck, you have a new dawn arising. Can't make this up. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. So that's at the bottom of the deck for clarifying the first set of cards, which are the moon cards. So a time for healing, I did say I would read that. We have playtime. A time for healing is saying what? Spirit guys, let's see. I love this book because it gives you a little bit more in top of what's going on. Because I normally read messages or cards intuitively, but if I feel like I need to go into the book, listen, it's for a reason, y'all. We gonna dive deep into these messages. Shoot, why not? We have access to information or messages that we're looking for, why not make use of them? Okay, this book definitely has an index, and I'm sitting here just scanning through, and I could just go to the index and find it. My bad, y'all. Let's see here. 38, right on it too. So, a time for healing. Ooh, sorry, excuse me, I had to sneeze, my bad. A time for healing. It's time to let go of the past. Right before that, we have time to move on, which was clarifying nothing will come of this situation. So, this is definitely looking like a situation where someone needs to move on from something that's obviously not working for you. It could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be a job in the sense of you stepping into self-employment because now you're ready to believe in the impossible. You know what you feel about that business that you want to start it. Do what you need to do. But going back to a time for healing, balsamic moon, it's time to let go of the past. You're about to turn the corner. You need more time to heal. Think about how this situation would look if everyone would heal. So that's a good point right there. Looking at a situation when you're trying to fill things out and come up with the best solution, I highly suggest, like it's stated in this book, think about the scenario as if everyone in that situation was healed, and how would that outcome or result look doing so. I'm going to read from a little bit more about this. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. That was your advice. For the overall, they gave you the advice within the overall message as to believing in the impossible. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. This message could also be that guidance that, that they're telling you to wait for. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. Right? Can't get any better than that, right? So we're going to pull some tarot to clarify this here, to tie up the reading. So right now we have nothing is yet set in stone. Let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. That could also be something in terms of what you need to heal from, like not being able to receive that type of help from other people. It's okay too. Emotions are running high. Self-employment. You are a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. You know within that you are ready to start this business. So solution to any challenges, when those emotions are running high, it could be a sign for you to start stepping into, starting those things that you want, with your heart's desires, that which you feel. Start to move on what you feel. And really understanding and overstanding what it is that you actually do feel. For the advice, we have believe in the impossible, along with being clarified by tranquility. Make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. For the outcome, we have nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, moon. Time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. For the overall message, yes, a time for healing, balsamic moon. We have it clarified by playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing as joy creates miracles and manifestation. So definitely one of those forms of healing for you could be, surround yourself around people that can radiate positive energy, and that energy would allow you to heal and think positive, so that way you're able to believe in the impossible and not feel like you're mentally in a straitjacket due to your emotions. So let's see here. what tarot has to say. And overall, for the mermaid and dolphins, another message I had for you guys was that there's a new dawn. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. Allow yourself to receive all of these new and positive changes in your life. Okay, by moving on from those things that no longer serve you. Being flexible in terms of how you feel, knowing that you are in control of how things are appearing in your reality based on those feelings that are creating those thoughts. All right. Let's cut the deck. I'm going to clarify. Nothing is yet set in stone. Let yourself receive, being flexible. Allow others to give you love and care. Receive without guilt or apologies. 21:12, when I look at the clock. 12:12. Allow yourself to receive. You could be receiving a message of love, something, a new beginning in love. Nothing is yet set in stone. However, go into that with belief that things are happening for your highest good. Whoa, that just came right up. Now, the Page of Cups for this section here, we have the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. Healing has taken place. This is a person who, they've gone through it all, but they're still willing to move forward. They still have the strength to move, although they've gone through that path that, wasn't the most comfortable. But guess what? There's a time to heal, and there's a time for war. Nine of Wands. Because we have for the overall a time for healing. So definitely don't allow yourself to be closed off from receiving a new cup of love because of your past, okay? Or receiving any type of offer. Don't allow your past to keep you in a position where you're stuck and stagnant. Just move forward. Allow yourself to receive, okay? Emotions are running high and self-employment. Some cards for you guys, let me know. Emotions are running high and self-employment. Emotions are running high, self-employment. Emotions are running high, self-employment. Emotions are running high, self-employment. I just got hot. Emotions are running high, self-employment. So definitely with the Two of Cups coming out, this is definitely talking about unions. We're going into 2020, which is for unions, foundations, stability. Now that it's saying here with also self-employment, it could be, collaborating in something that's going to emotionally fulfill you as well. It doesn't have to be completely about love, but it's definitely something where it's going to keep you on your toes. Emotions are running high. It's going to make you feel really, really good because Two of Cups is an exchange of love. As you can see, the caduceus symbol with the two serpents, it's basically forming the infinity symbol in terms of like soulmates and things like that. Two people coming together, sharing their cups, so that way they're able to, do what it is that they want to do and being happy in terms of divine unions and love. I'm going to pull one more card out. Let's tie these messages together with emotions are running high and self-employment. The Empress card. Yes, auntie, with self-employment. Hello. Again, if you're trying to start a business or something, definitely believe it. Believe that this is something for you because you have to believe it before you can see it. Don't be that person where you have to see it to believe it. You know what I'm saying? So something as simple as that can really stop you from not seeing what's the next path for you, or what's the next turn for you. But with the Empress card, hello, let's talk about it. Like this Empress card, when it comes to self-employment and it's telling you you're a born entrepreneur and your business surrounded by magical opportunities, this is that magic. The Empress has it all. She's every queen of the deck. She understands her both feminine and masculine side. She knows how to make her move. She's fertile. She's a woman of love. She's a woman of, she created her empire, okay? She has gone through it. She went from, she or he, I don't like to say he or she actually, because it's more so the energy of the card, so that way we're not confusing, oh, it's specifically male or female. But however this resonates with you, go right ahead and take that message. But coming from this position here, a lot of times the Empress has gone through this, where she's gone through a path where it wasn't the easiest, There's times where having faith is all she had, and that's the best thing to have, especially when there's nothing yet set in stone. It allows you to be flexible, to figure things out and make your moves by feeling it out. So let's move forward with believing the impossible and tranquility. 2 cards for that. 1 for believing the impossible, 1 for tranquility. Let's see what we have here. Love that. It's definitely looking like a new relationship here. Believing the impossible, tranquility, we have the 7 of Pentacles. This is looking at the seeds that you've planted. Believe that these seeds that you've planted are going to give you your harvest. Okay? If you need to meditate and contemplate, see this gentleman here. He's contemplating. He's like, are these all the things that I actually want? Is this what I want to move forward with? Okay? Because one of the main things with believing the impossible, you have to know what you want first. In order to believe in something and see the results of it, what is it that you're believing in? And is this something that you truly want? And taking the time to contemplate and meditate definitely helps with that, because you put yourself in a position where you're like, okay, if there's a chance that, you not feeling too shabby that day, but this is something that you have to do. Are you still going to be able to conduct your business accordingly, regardless of if you're in a funky mood or something? Sometimes, yes, you do need to take a step back and heal, but you also want to make sure that whatever it is that you're trying to do in this life, as an everyday thing, that it's something that no matter what's going on in your life, you are, enthusiastic to do it. Let's see here. 1 card for tranquility. Tranquility, Ace of Wands, new beginnings given to you by the divine, to go ahead and take that step forward and go ahead and get started on those things that you want. It could be that business that you're trying to start. Just know that you will be abundant starting that business. But first, you must believe it, okay? Because energy is fluid, so you don't want to go into a situation, a brand new situation, feeling like this, okay? Allow yourself to receive. Nothing will come of this situation. For the outcome, let's see what we have here. So for the advice, it's telling you to believe in the impossible. Look at the seeds that you've planted by meditating and contemplating. And once you have gathered all the information and gained your clarity as to what it is that you want to do, and that now you're focused on, okay, now it's time to go to work on it. Now it's time to believe in the impossible, because it can happen. Word is bond right here. Say it out loud, write it, take action, move forward. Then we have for the outcome, nothing will come of this situation. Clarified by time to move on. Let's see what we have here. Time to move on. So we have the Ace of Cups. Trusting your highest good when it comes to the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, you have 2 aces thus far, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is emotions, love, brand new love, divine unions. Again, we're going into 2020. Emotions are running high. You've received the Two of Cups, okay? So, the outcome of you being able to receive and believe is going to bring you this emotional fulfillment, this grand cup that overflows. That overflows with what you feel in your heart that you want. It's an overflow of that. And they're giving it to you. When I say they, I'm speaking of the divine. They're giving it to you. But they're asking you to believe. You have to believe so that way you're able to receive it. Okay? Time to move on. Let's see what they're asking you to move on for. Spirit guys, can you clarify that? Wow, okay. Listen here. I'm here shuffling, and these two were upright. We have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. This is air element. It could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, that energy. Counterparts. So we could be talking about people of the air element, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So you could be dealing with someone of that sign when it comes to this situation as well. Speaking of signs, what else do I see? I see Taurus here. I see Page of Cups. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for water signs, Pentacles. We have Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Taurus twice. Okay. So for the time to move on, we have the Nine of Swords that came out. Couldn't be more fitting than that. Taking charge on those thoughts that may be stopping you from, moving on, overthinking stuff. Take charge of your own thoughts. Or it could be moving on from situations that are, because the Knight of Swords is also someone charging in with information by any means necessary. As you can see, look how this card looks. See his face? He's like charging. He ready to go. Like he gonna say what's on his mind. You may have to move away from people who do this too, who don't actually take the time to think about what they're saying before saying it. Nothing will come of this situation. Nothing will come from rushing into things. Now, I do always say time is an illusion and energy is fluid. But when I say nothing will come of this situation in terms of rushing into things, it's going into things without a practical plan. There would be times, yes, that without planning, the divine just comes in and say, hey, it's time to do this and it's time to get it done now. But you'll know when that happens. It's kind of like once in a blue moon type of situation, to believing in the impossible. That can also happen, because I don't want to contradict this reading, you guys get confused. But it's just more so understanding, like, listen, if you need to plan to get to where you need to, plan. But if something comes to you quickly, and you know within yourself, because you've taken that time to yourself to find out what it is that you want, when those situations occur, you'll know how to respond to them, so that way you're coming out with the best outcome for yourself. That's going to bring you abundance, prosperity, love, emotional fulfillment, all those things that your hearts desire. Okay? So for time for healing and playtime, let's see, time for healing. Overall, we have a new dawn coming. Okay? And the Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands, that is that new dawn. So we're talking about new passionate beginnings in love. Okay? We're going into 2020. I keep saying it because that's what it is. And we have here Nine of Cups for time for healing. This is wish fulfillment. If your wish is to heal any past traumas or anything that's been holding you back, know that that's here. Know that the time for you to start your business, or know that those opportunities, know that that divine union is here. You have your wish fulfilled. Once you go into healing, or if you have already healed, it's here. Those wishes that you wanted. Nine of Cups. Playtime. Let's see here. We at 35 minutes. Okay. Playtime card. Now that's for us. That's playtime. Playtime. King of Pentacles. Can't get no better than this. King of Pentacles. Someone who has the Midas touch. Okay? Midas touch. Everything you touch turns into gold. It's like the Empress card. She has it all. She is everything. She's the Queen of Wands. She's the Queen of Swords. She's the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands all in one. She is everything. The King of Pentacles is basically pre-Emperor. Okay? Now, in terms of how this fits into the overall energy, a time for healing will bring you your wish fulfillment. During that wish fulfillment, you would be in situations where you're surrounded by people who bring you positive energy and enjoyment, so that way you're able to manifest things in the tangible. The wish fulfillment is the emotion. The King of Pentacles is the tangible, the stuff that you can touch and see. So heal, so that way you can emotionally feel fulfilled. And again, like I told you guys before, your emotions create your thoughts. And when you have management over your thoughts, now you can create the reality that you want. And I'm pretty sure we all want this Midas touch of the King of Pentacles, so that we were able to bring in our abundance and be fertile like this Empress here. Especially when it comes to starting our business, or when it comes to offering our cup of love in that divine union. You know what I'm saying? And at the bottom of the deck, the sun. A new dawn is here. Okay? A new dawn is here. Right under this, a new dawn is here, we have empowerment. You're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. I'm telling you, y'all. Let me keep going. We have divine magic. This, extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. This is him right here, the Midas touch. It could be somebody that's, a earth sign. Again, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. That could be coming in and helping you, giving you this wish fulfillment in terms of filling that cup or a brand new start of love. But it's definitely something that you have manifested, because right after that, for divine magic, we have alchemy. You have the Midas touch. You cannot make this up. Let me see what I'm saying. Just told y'all. Midas touch, King of Pentacles. The alchemy, manifestation. You have the Midas touch right now. Everything, every project you begin turns to gold. It's literally what this says. Okay? So you can't make this up. It's time to go. Ready, set, go. Right under that we have break free. Try different ventures and experiences as your way to grow and learn. Okay? That's playtime. So, Spirit over here talking to us, letting us know, listen, it is time. And it couldn't be even a better or more divine time to step forward into what we deserve, y'all. Okay? So, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. And we are going into 2020. The twos, y'all. Come on. Let's get into this with a brand new start. A better version of ourselves. And let's get to it. We just had the solar eclipse, which activated all of this that we just talked about just now. The healing, the going within, believing in yourself, so that way these things can be tangible to you. The Empress. Definitely time to go, because the Sun card is here. Right under the Sun card, kid you not, Queen of Pentacles. So now we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. We have pairs like no other in this reading, y'all. Okay? Pairs like no other. Right under that, what do we have? Divine Union, 11/11, 2020. Listen. What else can we say about this reading right now, other than it's time? The seeds that we've planted. Believe in the impossible, because the impossible is showing up in these cards. Fulfillment. The sun creates. It helps everything grow. Helps things to grow and flourish. okay? The Queen of Pentacles is basically the pre-empress, okay? She has it all. She's just missing this cup, okay? She's just missing that cup to give to her counterpart. And her counterpart is showing up here, playtime. So, hey, go out there, have some fun. If you're single, you may be running into your soulmate. You never know, y'all. But here we go. So we had the Sun at the bottom, the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. And I'm going to stop right here because I don't know what's under that, but I don't want to know. And I don't want y'all to know because I like with the energy that we're feeling right now. This is the offer. Someone coming in to bring in that pentacle. So we have the Queen of Pentacles here and the King of Pentacles. So this is talking about that start. It's time to go, that new dawn. We hear y'all, all right? So hope y'all enjoyed this reading. I love y'all. Thank you for stopping by on my channel, listening to this message. I hope it resonates however it resonates for you guys. 4108, I just looked at the clock. However this one resonates for you guys, comment in the comment section below. Let me know. And let's get it, y'all. It's 2020.